All right, how you doing? So what we have here is a 2002 Yamaha Vstar that's been bobbed out. I've had this bike for about a year and a half. I think I bought it in October of last year. Go ahead and take a look around here. As you can see, it's a straight up bobber, ripped off front fender. Went ahead and did a custom modification on a blue collar bobber kit, fender kit, but I went ahead and fabricated it and made it a 12 o'clock fender just to give it that old school bobber look. Also have a blue collar bobber spring seat. It's the large boot leather black spring seat. Also gives it that real old school dirty look. That's pretty much all I did to it to bob it out. Everything else that you see on it, the flat black paint job, the exhaust, all that stuff was done to it prior to me buying it from the previous owner. So paint job, what he had told me is that he used John Deere paint. That way if you drip gas on it, it's a little more forgiving than if you were to just do a rattle can just off the shelf at the store. What I really liked about it, and the reason why I bought it, was pretty much this exhaust right here. The exhaust is pretty much unlike anything I've ever seen on a V-Star. V-Stars being cheaper bikes, normally they have just like a crappy little straight pipe that makes it sound kind of like a moped. This sucker rips though. It's really got a deep throaty exhaust, so I kind of fell in love with that. The one thing I didn't quite get around to changing, these bullet lights are just kind of chintzy. I really don't necessarily care for them. I looked a couple times online to try to find a better, more rugged alternative. Never really quite got around to it. Also, the other thing I would change is finding kind of like a flat black strip right here. For some reason, that kind of bugs me, going from black exhaust wrap to like a shiny stainless steel clip on there. So rain caps really give it that old school look too. I think that's pretty sweet. So if you've been looking at bobbers, if you really like that bobber style, kind of old school Americana, you know, back in the 40s and 50s, guys would buy motorcycles and just rip off anything that's kind of non-essential just to make them faster so they could race their bikes. So I really kind of fell in love with that look and decided I wanted to build one. V-Stars just make a great bobber just because of that big fat rear tire. I also like this license plate mount with the brake on the back, I think off to the side. I think that looks pretty sweet. But yeah, super low miles for a 2002. Let's see here, just 56, almost 5,700. And I've only put 880 miles on it last summer. So well maintained. It's a great rider. I just rode it to and from work in the summer last year. But yeah, let's go ahead and fire it up so you can see how it sounds.